top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Noles will kick this away to get us going here. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Smith. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw.
And the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
No fair catch. Going to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some. of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Wilson. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to run for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Jamison.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Savage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Just seeing the Seminoles and Hurricanes together on the field, Kirk, brings back so many memories. For decades, this rivalry, extra intense, but also meaningful. It's been so often a springboard to a championship season.
Chris, throughout the 80s and 90s, I think Miami-Florida State was the greatest rivalry in college football. So many great individual players. One of my favorite early memories on College Game Day when I joined the set was in 2000 when Chris Weinke went up against Ken Dorsey and the Miami Hurricanes. One of the great games at the Orange Bowl. Dorsey ends up hitting Jeremy Shockey for a tight end late. Man, so many great memories in this rivalry.
The Noles keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Savage. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Looking for some space. It's Wilson. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in. zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. Drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
They'll run it here. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Haynes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida State. He will score. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Grab behind the line. It's Gilbert. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Dropping back, it's Smith. Oh, and he dropped it over the middle and some traffic there. Now brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back in motion now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Moore. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
That's how you do it. The receiver's able to get away from the first tackler, but not the second. Good job to bring him down and prevent that 3rd down conversion.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Looking for a receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. To throw, it's Smith. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Here comes a handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the tailback's got it again. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They'll hand it off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
On 3rd down, solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here.
Here we go.
To the air, it's Smith. He's got it looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Hurricanes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. First and goal, they try to run it in. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
You got it. The field goal's good. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He hands it off from the gun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the Seminoles will have to punt this one away. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. So here's the first play of the drive now, the begin of the 41. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Breaks it over space. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Dropping back, it's Smith. Caught over the middle, it's Carr. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
Here's the handoff. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the back now goes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He'll hand it off. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Smith. Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He made it. 3 points on the board. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to start the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Knowles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Jamison. Solid tackle. Able to get him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
Quick throw to the right, looking for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense retakes the field. Looking for a gap against Edwards. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it to the right side. Fights off a defender. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. It's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Incomplete. So it's 2nd down and 10. Dropping back. It's Smith. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
the play fake on first down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they jump on top here in the second half. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. And he'll set up to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, my gosh, Chris. All he had to do is look it in, and he drops it. Let's see how that drop ends up affecting him the rest of this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. The sure hands. It's Golden. And he's brought down there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. A quick throw out left, complete. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Savage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Noles will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Fielding the punt. Looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And there's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Smith. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Canes will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Set up at the 30. First down, looking to throw the ball. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. And the Seminoles will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Throws to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Miami. Great connection there for 6 points.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Returner decides to field it. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. And looking to throw now on first down. It's the running back in the flat. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he released it. And the pass is incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Going for his running back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught quickly. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. A running play called on 4th down. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. He'll test the right side here. He's got the 1st and still going. Big spear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Canes. The energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And it's Fielder, returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Makes the grab. It's Clark. And tackled there by the defense.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looks like he's going to run it. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Leaning on the run game here late. And And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Ball handed off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Moves out of the pocket.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Backed up with the one. He's going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How many dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Fighting him off. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And the offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. On the move now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs on the scramble. Here he goes. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Seminoles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. To bootleg here. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?